Happy Monday, November the 17th of 2025. It is me, your buddy Donnie again, with another Dolly review, and as always, telling it like it is. Not to make myself sound like a victim, but if you guys knew what I have to go through in order for me to make these humble little rinky-dinky videos, you would not believe me if I told you. You would not believe me. And if you did believe me, you might be inclined to want to send me a tip. Yeah, that's why I have my Cash app on my banner. 305-502-1491 or Zelle, If you send me $1, $5, $10, 25 cents, it would be greatly appreciated. Because as humble as my videos are, trust me, there's a lot of it's such an undertaking. It really is. It's such an undertaking. You would not believe it. But I'm not gonna give you a sad story. Again, tips to your humble narrator are very, very welcome. Cash App is preferred. 305-502-1491. Tips, donations, gifties, whatever you want to call them, they are very, very welcome, whatever it is. Okay, enough of that. This particular set of the Donofrio sisters, I am super duper proud of, okay, because it's true creation of mine from head to toe. Okay. Normally, my sets of Donofrio sisters and other dolls, for that matter, feature my reroots. But you see, these particular dolls, not only do they feature reroots and complete reroots and styles by yours truly, but also I have very lovingly taken the time and effort to do my darnest at making these, even if I do say so myself, beautiful, simple yet very stylish evening gowns. Yes, I made these evening gowns by hand. No sewing machine. I made them by hand. And not only did I do the styles, their evening gowns, but also I have lovingly fashioned that gorgeous, gorgeous, fabulous jewelry they all sport. Earrings, chokers, and bracelets. Oh yes, child, I did it all. I made these girls from head to toe. So I'm very, very proud of this particular set. And it's not very often that I get to say that because mostly I stick to rerooting. I'm not a sewing expert. I'm really not. I'm not a sewing king. I'm not. But on occasion, I attempt to make outfits for my dollies. So I sew by hand because I have no machine. And this is the results, and I'm very, very proud of it. It may not look perfect, and it's certainly not up to selling standards, because I wouldn't sell these outfits, okay? But they're good enough for me, and I'm happy with it. And I want to pass that on to you. Don't be so hard on yourself when you're rerooting, repainting, or making outfits for your dollies. Yeah, you want to try your best, but don't be so hard on yourself. If it's not quite perfect, or if it really bothers you how it came out, well, you can try again. But don't obsess too much, Don't get yourself a splitting headache because the reroot or the repaint or the outfit, didn't quite come out like you expected it. Okay, so again, don't be hard on yourselves. Life is short. Dolls are supposed to bring us joy. So again, do your best. And remember, they are your dolls. Now, if you're sewing, repainting, or rerooting for somebody else who's paying you their hard-earned cash, okay, yes, you're gonna wanna be top quality. But if you're doing something for yourself, again, ease up, darling. Okay, so here we have. Let me start from left to right. I'm gonna start. I don't want to show my fat arms, so let me. Okay. This is Maria Donofrio. Okay, let me take her off her stand. As you can see, Maria, just like all her sisters, were fully rerouted. Okay? She, as you can see, has solid red. Okay? And don't you love the way these earrings dangle? And I made the earrings to dangle like this because I stuck the post not all the way into the ear so it's flush. No, but I left it out, just a wee bit so there's room for it to dangle. Oh, Maria, you are wearing those earrings, girl. You are wearing those earrings. This is originally a doll called My Little Sister Michelle. Okay, My Little Sister Michelle. That is the original name of this doll. But for my made-over purposes, this is Maria Donofrio. Okay, look at her gown. And by the way, all these girls are sporting genuine 18-inch Migo Candy shoes because I felt they really went with the outfit. What do y'all think? So here's Maria Donofrio. I'm gonna put her back with the rest of her sisters and continue to show you the rest. Okay, Maria, get back there with your sisters. Now I'm bringing Lucia Franca. Lucia Franca, she is an 18-inch Migo Candy. Let me move the angle a little bit. Okay, Lucia Franca, let me get her off the stand. As you can see, I have given her, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 twisted plaits or braids. And again, she's also wearing her dangling earrings, matching choker, and bracelet, child. Oh, look at this bracelet. These girls look like they were extras in an episode of Dynasty, don't they? So here's Lucia Franca. Let me put you back there with your sisters. I do not want to show my arms. I really don't. Oh, okay. Now, here is Betty Donofrio. Betty Donofrio is played by an 18-inch Migo Candy. Okay, look at the way those earrings dangle. Have mercy. She looks so gorgeous. Okay, so here's Betty Donofrio, played by an 18-inch Migo Candy. And by the way, these outfits, these gowns that I made, you're not gonna believe, I made them from scratch, sure enough, but not completely from scratch. I did have help. Where's the help? Okay, you see, these gowns, actually, I made them from dollar store decorational stockings. One day I'll make another video detailing, okay, how I made them. So these are basically dollar store stockings. And being the doll lover that I am, I'm constantly thinking dolls. So because I'm constantly thinking dolls, when I saw these stockings, I said, ooh, I can make Barbie gowns out of this. And sure enough, I did. And last and certainly but not least, here's Carmela Donofrio, the oldest of her sisters. Now, I am entitling this set Monochromatic Madness. Yes, child, Monochromatic Madness, because as you have noticed, each doll, okay, has a predominant color, or dominant color, if you will, that mirrors throughout. Carmela Donofrio actually was quite a bit of a challenge because she is wearing, let me see, a Dutch braid that I've never done before. I've never done a Dutch braid on a doll or a person for that matter, but I decided to attempt a Dutch braid on this supersized Barbie as Carmela Donofrio. It didn't quite come out like I expected it. Like, it should have been tighter, more, flush against the scalp. But you know what? Again, I'm going to take a piece of my own advice and not be so hard on myself. I did my best. It is a doll at the end of the day. And I customized her to bring me joy, not to give me a splitting headache. Okay? So there. Monochromatic madness. Yes. The Donofrio sisters wear Monochromatic Madness by yours truly, Donnie Man. There, get back there with your sisters. There. You guys must, some of you might be thinking, but are too polite to say it. Oh my God, Donnie, here you go. Another set of those big old clunky dolls. Well, that's fine. I realize that my videos are not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm cool with that. That don't bother me none. I love you all the same. And yes, these are 18-inch beauties that I'm absolutely crazy about. The Donofrio sisters hold a very near and dear place in my heart. Oh, and another little factoid. Okay, Maria over there, she was rerouted with a fiber called Toyocalon. While Lucia Franca, Carmela, and Betty, they were rerouted with a different fiber. A fiber that simply said synthetic on the package. That's it. I don't know if it's Toyocalon, Canecalon, nylon, polypropylene. It's a coin toss. Anybody's guess what these three dolls' hair is. It's good quality. It's not the best quality because it is synthetic hair. All I remember is that on the three individual packages of this hair that I used to reroute them, it said synthetic braid bundle. Very generic terms. Okay, well, that's good enough for me. Synthetic, because I'm certainly not going to use human hair to reroute a freaking doll. I want to handle human hair, period. Anyways, so that's another little factoid I can tell you about these girls. Okay, the Donofrio sisters. I think this set, it's amazing. Not to kiss my own patoot, but I think I did good. I think I did very good, all things considered. They are very me. These dolls are very me. If you see them and you knew me, you'd be like, "Yep, Donnie did that." Because I have a particular style to style my dolls. In case you haven't noticed, I have like I said, a very particular style. My dolls, some cynical person might say, "Oh, once you've seen them all." Well, maybe, but not exactly. Is that I have a very specific taste in dolls, and so should you. Don't let anybody tell you what dolls to get, and don't get swept in the tidal wave of trendiness. If a doll is popular, all right then, so be it. But don't bother with that. Like, I do not care about what doll is trendy or what isn't. I like what I like, and that's all there is to it. And I prompt you to feel, the same way. I'm not telling you how to feel, but I prompt you, I urge you, I beseech you to, just do you. Do you, honey. Do you. The dolls you like, the dolls that bring you pleasure, the dolls that bring you joy, the dolls that warm your heart, the dolls that bring happiness to your heart via fond memories, because that's what dolls end up becoming, fond memories. Oh, my mama gave me this Barbie when I was 8. Oh, my uncle, but that's what dolls, that's one aspect of doll collecting that I'm very aware of. The emotional side that for most of us, dolls hold. Because again, each doll has a story. Each doll has a story. So, again, love your dolls however you want to love them, style them as you see fit, no pun intended, and don't let anybody hate on your style. Okay? Your style is yours. So, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. Smooches!